Welcome back to ATM 10 to the Sky. I'm TBF. This is the TBF Craft channel. Excited to get back into this today. So we did a lot of work in the last episode. We kind of ventured our way into Mekanism just a little bit. We also made our first ever mob farm. I've literally never made one in vanilla, modded, anything else. We usually live with someone else and they do the mod farm and then we just steal the XP from it. But we got our first ever one right there, and it's actually doing pretty good things. It's got a bunch of stuff already made up, good to go. Not made up, but collected up and good to go. And we should have a decent amount of XP over here. If not, we also have some over here inside the one that we've been dropping our levels in. So either way, we got plenty of XP because what we're about to do now is we're going to try to make delightful dirt and then dreadful dirt. Oh, see, there you go. There's one over there. See, it doesn't happen very often, but it's happening. There you go. That gets grabbed. That gets thrown in there. Very, very cool. We got a bunch of armor and stuff in there. Very cool. So like I said, we got a couple things. First of all, I need to repair my stuff. I didn't realize how bad my pickaxe and everything is looking right now. Let me grab a quick bit of blaze. Hold on. Blaze, like that. Let's just do a quick repair. Like so, like so. I think we can do it that way, right? Yep. There we go. There's the axe. There's our pickaxe. There you go. Looking good. And we'll top these ones off too, just to make sure we're good. Awesome. Okay. We can drop that back in there. So today, like I said, we're going to make the delightful and dreadful dirt. So I'll start with the delightful. Once again, not 1000% sure how this stuff works. So we're going to kind of fumble through it just a little bit. Delightful dirt. Spawn more creature mobs. Will snow cap at night if exposed to the sky. Light level below 10 stops creature mob spawns. Does not work in ocean biomes. Interesting. That's cool. All right, so we go like this. I need to add this. Oh, no, I can do it this way. Okay, so like this. So I just need all of these little bucket of experience. Okay, I don't know if maybe we need to make a different thing on here. Maybe that's what we have to do. So I'm going to try to do a singularity tank instead and see if that works for us. I'm not 100% sure. Or maybe I can drain that dire thing into a singularity tank. So let's do this. Go singularity tank. We are missing, oh, the actual singularity tank. Okay, let's make this first. Got it. Okay, and then let's do this singularity tank here. Okay, and there's our XP singularity. There you go. Also, it looks like we did get a quest completed for the mob masher. I don't know, is that under cool parts? There you go. We got these ones here. We got a little bit of fluid XP bucket. We got the spikes done. We get some block of iron. We got the mob masher done. Get some rewards. We could do spiky spikes and fans. We are going to do the fans here soon, so we'll do that in a second. Because for the delightful side, we're going to do fans instead. There you go. Oh, see, that's a problem. He got. Okay, so if I go like this, right? And then we go, so we have only one of those. And then I get our fluid pipes. Okay, if we go like that. And then we switch this. And we go like this. Oh, it worked. Okay, there we go. Okay, now can I grab XP from this one? There we go. That's what we're trying to do. Okay, I need 4 total. So let me move some of this mechanism stuff up. We'll do that later. That can go back up. Boom. All right. That one. Okay. Get a couple more of these. There you go. Nice. So now we have fluid XP. I need a total of 4. I hope that works. Hold on. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We need just a couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I should be able to make a couple delightful and a couple dreadful dirts. We don't need to do both yet, but we'll get it made up. Okay. All right, so let's go delightful dirt, nutritious chicken feed. Boom. Feed to chickens. Single use for chicken creates a golden egg. Okay. Let's grab one of those. Okay, delightful dirt. And I guess we could go ahead while we're here. We'll do the dreadful dirt as well. So dreadful dirt. Bam. There's the other one. Okay. And I don't know where these quests are. Oh, right here. Nice. Oh, and we actually get some delightful dirt and dreadful dirt as a reward. Okay, what does it say about these? 4 buckets of fluid XP, some sort of seed, and 4 select crops will get us nutritional chicken feed. The 4 crops or their seeds are all obtained through sieving dirt. Nutritional chicken feed can be fed to a chicken in order to get the golden egg at the cost of the chicken's life. The golden egg can be placed on dirt and will make at most a 5x5 area of delightful dirt. Delightful dirt will spawn passive mobs much more commonly than normal dirt. It might even spawn some you rarely see. Okay, so I don't know. Is this something that I should not kill them off? Because my goal was to... I was going to actually kill these guys off when we do this. All right, I need a chicken. Since we don't currently have chickens, we're going to buy a chicken. Let me go get some diamonds. Just for this, we need a diamond. All right, I just need a couple diamonds. Why is that on my... Hold on. Hold on, like that, and like that, and like that. There you go. I don't know what that was all about. Okay, let's see. So we need to buy a chicken. Chicken egg. Couple of diamonds. Bam. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't need that many. I'm just grabbing a couple extra. All right, and then like so. Put that down. Okay. So we do this, and then we give him the chicken feed. Oh, there was some extra music there. Okay, and then we put this on some dirt somewhere. I don't know. Do we want to do this over here for like what we can see? So at most a 5x5. So I actually need to increase that size, I think. So let's do this. I'm gonna dig this up real quick and just expand this a little. Oh, hold on. We don't have our... Let me get my vacuum on. Or our magnet, I should say. Okay, so we put this on dirt. We take the golden egg, right? And we go right in the middle. Bam. Oh, wow. Oh, maybe I should have closed it in. He's like taking off. All right, we go 1, 2, 3. Oh, we did this whole thing. Nice. Oh, that was 5x5. Okay, I just counted it incorrectly. Okay, there you go. Look at that. Very cool. Okay, everything else is going to end up being conveyors and fans. All right, and then we'll have mob mashers up there in the front. All right, so I need to get a couple mob mashers together. I don't know if there's a better way than the mob masher, but this is good. So let me get some mob mashers made up. That's kind of the next thing. Okay, back in here with these guys. Let's figure out... I think we want the mob mashers for this one in the corner. So I need to move them out of here. We did a low one, so we're going to go just like that. Okay. So it's going to go right there. There you go. And then we'll have to go underneath that to do that thing. And then we put conveyors like this. There you go. Like that. And get you out of there. There you go. Eventually that guy's going to get wrecked, so that'll help. Awesome. Okay, so that's 1, 2 red. And then it should be the same thing on this side, right? 1, 2 red right here. Yep. Red. Those poor guys. All right. Now, I can either work on making this reach a ton further, get some upgrades on here, or I can just put one on this. A panda! I'm going to feel really bad about taking care of this guy. So what I want to do now is go back in here. We want to put in a couple fans right here. Right here. Don't accidentally get on it yourself. Now, I don't know if do those also need fans or do they need electricity? I didn't think about that, but let's go like this. There you go. He got away. There you go. Okay. That might be like ridiculous overkill, but should work. Okay. Go home again. And there you go. We'll have a light side and a dark side over here doing its thing. So I'm going to assume that these also take a redstone. Is that what we're doing here? Let me get a couple redstone. We'll go like this. I don't know if that's all it needs. Just combine it all. There you go. Go ahead and do the same thing. There you go, just to combine it down. Okay. Let me see. Yep, there it is. Now, I don't know if... There we go. Alright, and then I'll just have to get an item collector. I don't know if that one's actually working or not. Can I tell? No, the top one's not working. Okay. So that's important to know. And then the last thing that I want is I wanted to do a fan above. Let's go back inside there. Oh, God. Don't get got. Don't get got in your own thing here. I wanted to put a couple fans above, but now that I know I have to do redstone, maybe that's a bad idea. It's definitely working. There you go. They eventually get drawn over. Poor panda. All right, I don't feel good about that. I don't feel good about it, so most of the time we're just going to ignore it and not look at it. Okay, so I need to make another one of these absorption hoppers. And then we need to maybe upgrade that bench over there. So let's go with another absorption hopper. There you go. What are we missing? Hold on. Missing some obsidian, which we have a ton of. Let me grab a bunch to put it in the system. Eventually, I would love to like have this as part of the system. We're gonna redo our whole area out here eventually. This is all gonna move into the base. We're gonna do a vertical setup like we saw online. Okay, let's go like this. Put those in. Make ourselves an absorption hopper. Bam. Okay. Cool. Now we do the same thing on this side that we did before. Let's put some stone back in. Like that. And now we go absorption hopper. We'll offset it from this one. Right here. There you go. Oh, that one doesn't quite get to the edges, so we're going to have to upgrade for sure. We could do 2. Just until we get them upgraded. Let me go get another one made up. We have the supplies for it, so I'm not worried about that. Alright, let's go like that. Let's make one more of these. Alright, and where'd that one go? Okay, maybe I didn't pick it up for some reason. Oh, maybe it got picked up by the other one? Hold on. There it is. Alright. So we'll go 2 of them. We'll go 1 here. 1 here. And then maybe we do a bigger storage for this side. So on that side we'll do... Let me get a storage. Like that. Okay, and then we do an item pipe from there to there. Then from there to there. And then we do the wrench, even though I don't think we actually have to do the wrench, but we go like this. Oh, we still have to, I'm sure. Input, input, and then this one's gonna come out the west. So west, item. And east item. There you go. Already picking them up. And then we'll send both of the XPs over to this one. So I need to get some more fluid pipes made up. Awesome. There you go, man. There's a gasway out there. So I don't know if I should get rid of all my stuff over here. There's some cool stuff in there. So I think I'm going to off these guys as much as I would love to keep them around. Poor little parrot. Okay. So we'll get rid of those guys. Get rid of that. All right. Now we just have that one over there. What's up, guys? And then I would like to do basically the exact same thing for a Dreadful Dirt right here. And do like almost the exact same build. So I'm going to have like the little dome of death over here. Yeah. So we'll have just a ridiculous amount of stuff in here. Perfect, man. Okay, so our meat problems, good to go. Sorry, buddy. And I should probably get rid of this one because I think this will actually stop some of those spawns, but we'll see. All right, we got to do the Dreadful Dirt real quick. We didn't do this one yet. This will be kind of the last thing we play with for this one. Let's go ahead and get that right there. Oh, where is it? It's this one here. There you go, Rotten Egg. Very cool. All right, we're going to go put that one in here. I don't even have this powered up yet or anything. I don't know if this will cause problems. They shouldn't spawn right away. We'll see. There you go. Bam. Dreadful Dirt it is. All right, we'll get that covered up and then hopefully get them actually spawning in. So I need to count these over. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to go up 8. Okay, actually, you know what? We could just go from up here. I was thinking about this. We can do it this way. There you go. Like that. And then throw some redstone down. Alright, then we replace all that smooth stone again. Got it. And then we'll do the same thing on this other side. Get some smooth stone back. Okay. There you go. Throw another redstone there. Alright, put that smooth stone back. Alright, and then we'll do the same thing on these guys. Alright, and last 4 redstones. I'm glad we made the extra redstone earlier. Nice. Okay, those are all going. We'll still have to get an item hopper and stuff over here, but this at least gets the outline going. And it should do it. I don't know what all's going to spawn in there, but I think they'll get pushed around like they're supposed to. Alright, and then let's get back to the tinted glass. Okay, last thing. 4, 5, 6, and then finish it out this way. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. That should... Yep, I see stuff spawning already. Oh. Oh, I didn't really think about the whole ender thing. What happens to an ender? All right. Next step is we really got to get ourselves some upgrades going. Oh, that's huge. Okay, I got to get 2 more item collectors. And eventually we'll push this all to like just 1. This is awesome. Okay, we're doing things, man. Let's get these 2 chests down. And we're going to do the exact same thing we did over there, over here. Cool. I think we need like a Enderman anti-teleport something or other. Alright, so we need absorption hoppers again. Times 1, 2. And then I think that's the main stuff, right? Here we go. There we go. Okay, I'll get a fan put on the top of that to fix that. There you go. That's awesome. Okay, let's see. These actually might... Are they getting picked up by this by chance? Doesn't look like it. I think it's a 7x7, so like 1, 2, 3. It stops like right before that. Okay, we go here. Here. And then item pipes. There and there. Oh, geez. Okay, and then it's going to come out the south. south, item, and north, item. Okay, is it working? Fluid XP is working. Oh, I gotta do the... Oh, my bad. We almost forgot the most important part. The wrench. Here you go. And here you go. There you go. Oh, man, we're already getting the things. There you go, dude. All right, I need to get the XP pushed over here as well. We can do the same thing we did before. I don't know if I have enough pipes for this. I might have to go make a few more fluid pipes. So like that. Awesome. There you go. We'll have to mute the specific sounds, but that's easy. Okay, so we're going to come from right here. Like that. There you go. It needs to come basically to there. I think we can get over here quickly, so we'll go like this. There you go. All right, that should join that one in. And then we'll push this one over a little. We're short by just a couple. Do I have any extras up there? I don't. Dang it. All right. I need just a couple more fluid pipes. That's all going to get covered up eventually. But there you go. Awesome, man. Oh, come on. Come on. I have so much trouble with this. There you go. And then one more time with the pipes. At pipe. Fluid pipe times 1. Bam. Okay, last couple little bits. And then we'll have all the XP going to one spot. And we will have ridiculous amounts of XP. So there you go. Like this and like that. Okay, last thing is to do the wrench and do the setting. There's the wrench, and then bottom down is fluid. Okay, and then down is fluid. There you go. All right, and this one should be getting even fuller. There you go. We're getting it. Very cool. All right, I gotta do fans to get rid of those guys. We'll do that later. Cool. Oh, I didn't even fill these back in. Hold on. Let's go like that. Like that, like that. Okay, fix that. Fix that. Oh, there's a slime blob. That is not getting caught on the conveyors at all. I'll have to figure that out. Okay. Very cool, man. I need to make sure we chunk load that too. Okay, I'm going to kind of dip our toes back into Mekanism a little bit. We're moving it upstairs. We're going to actually start a new area up here for Mekanism. I kind of want to do this where we just kind of keep it a little bit separate so I can understand it a little bit better. And then later on, we can move things back around and kind of like put them back to where they work with each other. So I made a couple more of these infusers so we can have like a couple different products going at once. But I do want to make the next upgrade and then see if it's going to be worth making more of it. So let's go like this. And if we go basic infusing factory, I need some of those green control things, which we did make a bunch of. So let's go like that. Let's go like that, like that. There's our first basic infusing factory. Get this one started up. Because I'll see if this is going to be worth it. We can shift them all to that instead because I have the stuff for it. So it looks like it just has, I guess, more ability to infuse things. Should I switch them all out to this, or do I just need like one or two of these? So that's what it comes out as. So this is the in, that's the out, and the yellow is what is actually doing it. Maybe I need to do each one of these as that. Let's do that. I'm going to pick these back up. Hold on. That one actually has something in it. Hold on. Yeah, that one has something in it. Hold on. Like it actually stays in, which is kind of interesting. Hold on. Do you have anything else in there? No. All right. Pick that back up. Go like that. Go like that. Yeah, it still thinks that they're different. They shouldn't be, though. Okay, let's try to shift these to the new one. Hopefully it'll still let me. So now basic factory, boom. Basic factory, got it. And one more basic factory, got it. Oh, what'd I just do? Okay, it still thinks it's a different one. I'm not really sure, maybe because the item was in there. It's been used, it's a used version. Okay, so I don't know if I need space in there. I'm just doing the space to start with just for like my own visual. Like that and like that. So we have now 4 of those. Let's get the power up here. There you go. I'm sure eventually here we're going to start seeing some real problems with power. All right, let's get some torches back up here. There you go. Actually, I don't have any extra. Okay. So those will all get filled up with power. We'll give them a few minutes to do that. And then I think I want to fill them with an item pipe for each of the specific things that we want to actually smelt up. Let me see what kind of the next thing in here it is. So we made, is it this one? Enricher and smelter. Oh, basic enriching factory. Is that what we made? That's what I made, but I didn't get credit for it. Tier 1 ore processing. Huh. Okay, and then a smelter is the next one. Let's see if I can get that one made up. So we go like this, like that. So a basic smelter needs an energized smelter. Okay. Okay, there's our energized smelter. And then now we make the smelting factory. Okay, does that give me credit? I think we actually got credit for that now or something. There you go. Energized smelter. Got it. Okay. Enrichment chamber, chemical oxidizer. We need to go through and make a bunch of these, I guess. Crusher. Oh, we need that. Crushes just like other mods crushers. We can get dust from ingots, cobble from stone, and biofuel from plants. Interesting. Dust will be needed for lots of recipes, so you'll definitely need this, especially for making upgrades. Okay. Oh, there's so much in this. This is where it gets a little overwhelming, but it's pretty awesome. Oh, we got solar generation. How cool is that? Biogeneration, heat generator. We could definitely get into that. That's very doable. Okay, let's go like this. I think I can actually make that first one. There you go. Energy tablet. So that gets us just started on that one. We've also already done the energy cube. Next one is the charge pad. And then from the charge pad, we get all these. Oh, that queued a bunch of things. Awesome. Okay, universal cables. I think these are the ones that we want to move to, the universal cables. Make it a little bit easier. 2 steel ingots and a redstone dust. That's actually really cheap. Okay. And I've got a bunch of steel now. All right, let me go get some sleep, and then we'll work on that, because that's going to be awesome. I'll go do a quick check on the farm over there in a minute, too. Oh. We hurting? Get some food eaten. Hold on, my bad. I'm going to get the feeder. I'm going to get the auto feeder made soon. Let's see, where's more of that steel? And the cooked food. There you go. Make sure we have cooked food. All right, I'll be back. Okay, this is extremely rudimentary. We basically have... it's not set up correctly. We're also having power problems finally, so I think we need to finally come up with some better power. We'll start working on that here in a little bit. I'm also not sure how to get the coal to load in automatically. We have not figured that out. But we're getting the enriched iron to come here, and then that comes out here. Goes over to this one. Gets loaded up into there. Comes out with steel dust. How do we like auto split it? Is there a auto sort? There you go. Okay. So that goes to here, and then once it finishes that, it comes out as dust, and then the dust comes over here. Same thing. Let's see. Auto sort. Same thing, and we'll get a whole bunch of steel ingot out of here, and then we'll transport that over to a box. This is just super basic, just to kind of get us rolling here. But we're going to need a little bit better power for this, so we'll work on that. But there you go. That'll start getting us some more steel ingots. That will help out a bunch. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of where we're like stuck right now, is not sure how to get the coal to work better. So I need maybe a better generator from this side of things. So we're going to look through here and see there's some other stuff that we can get into here for power. I see that there's wind generator, solar generator, and advanced solar generator. We can try to make stuff like that. Like, that is doable. I actually have a couple of these things. Let's go see if we can make them. We need to make probably more of the enriched stuff. We'll probably have to get that. All right, let's go just see if we can make like one of these. Just to make our first one. There you go. There's solar. Not solar, I'm sorry. Wind. Okay, for this one we need to make these. I can make 1, 2, 3 of those. And then we make this thing. Okay, look, I need one of these again. Got that. Back to the solar. Make that. Okay, first solar generator. And then we need 4 of those solar generators to get that. Do you think I could possibly do that? Maybe. No. We need more of these. Okay. There we go. Now, back to this. Back to that. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. What was the other thing we were missing there in the middle? Is it? Can't be iron. Oh, we're short on more infused alloy. Okay. So I need to get some more of the infused alloy made up, which is just copper ingot getting turned into it using redstone. So let's get some copper. All right. Copper times a bit. And let's go redstone times quite a bit. And we'll do even a block. And then we'll go do these other ones with this. So that right there, that line is just for that. And you can see that's holding okay power-wise, but it's out of... What happens if I infuse it with this? Does it change what it infuses it with? Hold on, get that back out. That doesn't work. That doesn't work for me. All right. We need a ton more coal then. Do I have another one of these smelting things? Basic infusion factory. Let's get one of these now for... I'm going to do one for copper, I guess. Let's just come on this side. We'll go here. All right, and put all the copper in there. And we'll go item pipes. Super simple from here to there. Input. All right, and then let's go auto sort. All right, that'll fill up. And it's full with power. Now we throw in some redstone. I want to see how much it actually fills up. But it'll start infusing. And we can go like this again. There you go. We need a few of these set up. Like, we'll get it eventually a little better automated. This is just very early on trying to get it to where we can do it. But there you go. Now we're getting that. All right, we need to... let's see. Side config, left side output. There we go. And there you go. All right, cool. We're getting the infused alloy put in. Redstone is a bit of a problem. If I do that, it goes up quite a bit, though. There you go. All right, we'll do a couple of those. That's why we brought so much extra. Perfect. There we go. That will last for a little bit longer. All right, we're getting our infused alloys there. So we can grab a bunch of those. And they come out pretty decently fast. Go put that back in there and see if we can make a couple more of these windows. And get the big solar panel one. And see how much power that gives us. Okay, so we need... Oh, what are we doing? Here. All right, solar panel. We need another one of these. There's 3. And I need multiple of that. Okay. Okay, 1. All right. Let's go like that. There you go. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Now this. Now that. All right, we need more of the energy. What are these called? Energy tablets. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Back to this thing. 1. Oh, more infused alloy. So there you go. We need more of the infused alloy. We got to keep working our way through this. I don't think I have any more up there. I don't. So let's go grab a little bit more. We're getting there. It's just taking a minute. I want to go check in on our little mob farm over there. I know I need to do something about those spiders hanging out on the side. There's 18 more. I just want to get this power thing crafted. There you go. All right. Let's try this again. So we'll go like this, like that, like that. Okay, like this, like that, like that. And that should be 4. And now I should be able to make the big guy. There you go. Okay, cool. Now, I think we have those little energy cubes, the basic energy cube and a advanced energy cube, right? So now we can go put these up here. And we can have a couple things of power up here. There you go. And let's go, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. So that is, well, obviously it's nighttime, so that one's not doing anything. Can I rotate you? I want you to face that way. Oh, no. Hold on, let's do this. Do that. There you go. So that way the power is on this side, and then I think we can use these little basic universal cables to an energy acceptor or an energy cube. I think. All right. Oh, my bad. Okay, get that. Try this again. There you go. There you go. There we go. We're filling up. Okay. So that gives us 6 MFE, and each one of these... Oh, that actually should be good to go. Okay. And then we'll replace this power, I guess, with that one for now. Cool. I don't know how many of these you really would need. It's not doing a lot right now because it's nighttime. Let me get to daytime and see if the solar one's a little better. This one can only do 160 KFE, and this one can only do 160 KFE. So we would need multiple to run all of this. But we could definitely work on that. I think the solar power one might be a little easier to make, and it runs 24 hours. So that might be the way to go. But it is kind of cool. We just need to get a better thing for this one. I need more coal. All right. We were making a bunch of coal earlier. Let's go like that. All right. And we go like this. There you go. Oh, you know what? I could have just kept it as a block of coal. I just realized that. My bad. Like that, like that, like that. I think I can do it like that and it'll actually accept it. So if we go like this. Is it? I think so. I'm going to leave it for a bit and see if it actually... I guess I can just go to the next one and do the same thing. Yep. Worked perfectly. Okay. Cool. So the block of coal did the thing. Hurting for power. So now if I run this power over, we maybe get rid of that, get rid of that, that. Okay. And then we bring that down one. I'll still bring that up here for certain things, but we go like this. Like that. Like that. Like that. Okay. There you go. All right. We'll see if that can hold it strong. Oh, we're green across the board now. All right. I don't know if we'll stay green, but we at least are green for a minute. Okay. It definitely likes its own power a little better. All right. Iron's going to there. We're getting the enriched iron, which is going to here as steel dust, and then coming out here as steel ingots. There we go. Awesome. I'll definitely get some more power. But there you go. Our first ever mechanism setup. This is kind of cool, man. This is a cool mod. We'll definitely have to get a little bit further into this one and really check it out. Cool. I'll be back. Okay, small problem. I just logged back in. We have been overrun with Endermen. So we have learned a lesson over here that I didn't put the inhibitor down. And because of that, we have issues. Oh, jeez. This is bad. They are just covering the base. This is madness. I'm not 100% sure how to get rid of all this. They are very upset with me, though. Maybe some of them will fall. I don't know what's going to happen. Some are falling down. Maybe they'll leave me alone. Okay, I think we're getting kind of close to the end of today's video, but we got ourselves a little bit of the mechanism stuff. Watched a couple of videos on it. I understand it a little bit better. We got a couple advanced energy cubes sitting here so we can start hooking up more of the mechanism stuff. We got a few more rewards from the actual quest lines. I got an additional 3 of the wind generators, although it's not generating very well there, like at all. Wonder if having them too close is actually a deterrent. It's 150 out of 160, so I guess it's going okay. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Last time it was actually green. I don't know, maybe it's something with the storm too. Could be definitely that. The solar ones are also very low right now, but when these are low, this actually does a pretty good. Maybe it has something to do with the rain, so I'm not 100% sure on that. All right, so this is what we got going over here. I just kind of set them up in just a simple straight line. I got the sawmill over here just in case we need it for things, but we've got the basic infuser. This is getting just fed just iron ingots just to kind of get it busy, get it moving, and this is making the enriched iron. And then that enriched iron is moving over here, and it's getting infused with the charcoal, and that's giving us the steel dust, and then that's spitting out steel dust into the basic smelting factory, and then that is giving us a bunch of steel ingots. So we got a decent amount of steel ingots. We got infused alloy going on this side. We've got copper feeding into here with redstone, and then the redstone is turning that into the infused alloy. And then on this side, we've got the osmium, which is getting infused with redstone and then becoming the little basic control circuit. So that's kind of the main, like the simple, small versions that we need for this mod. So we've at least got those. I want to make just a couple more devices within the mod. I was thinking we do like the bio generator or the heat generator, any of those. We also could do the charge pad, so we can start getting into some of these. And there's some really cool devices that we can use with this mod for sure. We've been using the cardboard quite a bit already, so that one's awesome. But I think we want to get to the crusher and the enrichment chamber. Those are both a couple things that we want to do. So let's do the crusher first. I think the crusher is a good idea. Here's the crusher. Get that marked over there. And what all do we need for this one? Basically, redstone, control circuits, steel casing. So I need to take all that steel and osmium down there so we can feed it in. So let me actually feed some of this back into the system down here. Grab a few of those, grab a few of those, grab a few of those, grab a couple more of those. And then grab a little bit of osmium as well. And we'll go feed this into our system. Eventually, I'm going to have it fed straight in, so we don't have to do this part of it, but we'll work on that in a little bit. All right, let's go here. I'm just going to throw that stuff up in there. Throw it in. Oh, no, not my torches. I need the torches back. Hold on. Let's see. Torch. There you go. Got to keep those. All right, so we want to try to make this. Looks like we have everything except for the lava buckets. So let's get a couple buckets. I don't know if I have them on me. We'll just grab a couple. There's 3 there. I think that's all we need is 2 of them full. Might have a couple on me. No? No. I'm not really sure what happened to the ones we had. All right, so let's go. They probably got used in some of the recipes. All right, we need lava buckets. And we'll throw those into the system. There you go. And then there you go. We got 2 lava buckets. So now we try to make this thing. And we have the crusher. Boom. Okay. So the crusher quest complete. So I think this actually takes our ores and puts them into dust. We can also get cobble from stone and biofuel from plants. Dust will be needed for lots of recipes, so you'll definitely need this, especially for making upgrades, which we already have a ton of dust from other stuff that we're doing. But we get a couple good rewards from that. Thank you. We've got our first ore dust, iron dust, and steel dust. Some recipes require ore dust. Thanks to all the ores, we can make ore dust in a million ways. The mechanism way are with the crusher and the enrichment chamber. So I need to make the enrichment chamber next. We can crush ingots into dust or enrich ore blocks to get 2 dust. We'll try out both of those. So let's make this one here, the enrichment chamber. Let's get that one marked down there. Let's see if we can make that real quick. All right, let's go back over here. Enrichment chamber. We have everything we need for that. Okay, so we got both of those. Let me now figure out how exactly these two work. So we've got, let's go over here because we've been playing with this a little bit over here. Line it up like right. We'll do it right in line with the thing. So we'll go right there. So that's the crusher. Hold on, can I sleep through this? Okay, so that's the crusher and the enrichment chamber. The crusher looks like it literally just takes, let's get, oh, I gotta get some more cables. Let me get some more of these basic universal cables. See if we can make those. This one here. That one. 2, 3, 4. This should get us rolling. Just for the power. And we'll eventually make like the logistic cables and other things from this mod. So we can test those out too. There we go. There we go. Got power on both those. Okay, so this one, let's test it out. So we need to get some ores. Let's go down here. We'll grab like a big stack of iron ore just to test this out. Come up here. All right. So if we put in, what do we do here? I need to probably read some stuff on this. Do we put this one in here? So the enrichment chamber takes the ore into the dust. Is that correct? That gives me the iron dust. Okay. And then does dust go in there? Steel dust? Let me read how to do this one. I actually don't know. Crusher. Let me see. Okay, so we could take those and we could put these in here. Right? And then we would actually have that up there. It actually sorted it out for me already. And then we would get a bunch more iron ingots from that. That's actually pretty smooth. So this is just another way to double ore. We're already doubling ore down here from our sieves. We've got the sieve, and then we just throw things in this box. It goes over here. It goes through the mechanical crusher, and then goes through the furnaces there. So we've already been doubling our ore for a while now. I guess it's just another route to do it. There's so many routes in this like mod pack. You can kind of choose your own adventure for what you want to get done. All right, so that's yet another piece there. What else do we got? We can do the electrolytic separator. We'll take one fluid and split it into 2 chemicals. The fluid will go into the red bar, and the chemicals will appear in the blue and cyan bar. We also get 2 buttons on each of the bottom sides of the GUI. These will switch between functions of the 2 output bars. Idle will just reach the limit, and it can and won't take any more. So if it is full on hydrogen, it will no longer use water. Okay. Dumping excess will keep the top, but will dump enough to keep producing each chemical. This is helpful for those who need lots of oxygen, but not hydrogen. Dumping will delete all of that chemical. Okay. Oh, also we finished this one here. Let's get those. There you go. Okay. Very cool. So we do want to start working into those. But let me kind of circle back and do the biogenerator. For that, we need biomass. Oh, man. Is there no other way to make biomass? Biomass, biofuel. Well, we can do biofuel. Hold on. Biofuel. How do we do that? The crusher. We put moss blocks. Oh, we just turn any kind of like fruit or vegetable into that. Okay. I have a metric ton of vegetables. So let's grab some of these. Which one is it? Here we go. So something like, let's do this. If we did like a couple cactus, right? We could put this into the crusher. Oh, and we could get the things we need out, maybe. I think it's working. I don't know if this is going to give me dye or if this is going to give me... That might give me dye. I probably should have grabbed actual food. My bad. No, we got it. Biofuel. There you go. Okay. Cool. So I need to load those 2 in so we're actually getting some stuff out of it. So let me get a couple just simple storage boxes for you. We don't need anything special, just some basics. Let me grab a couple in here. Okay, there you go. We just got them both ejecting here so we can start collecting it. So that's pretty simple. So we can feed in stuff like this, let it kind of continue to feed in. And then on this side, we're doing just some iron blocks. So we'll double those up. We can do it the other way, but this is fine for right now. We're going to throw all of that in there. Boom. Not sure what we do with those ones just yet. Okay, so that's kind of how those first two devices go. There's that biofuel that we needed. Now we can work on making this guy. No, this one? No, we're missing it. Hold on. Go back. Now we need to make... Oh, there's our biofuel. Got it. That gave us some more. Okay, next one is the biogenerator. So like that. And the heat generator. Okay. Let's see if we can make each of those. For this one, we need just that stuff that we just got together. And then for that one, we need planks, copper, iron. Okay, cool. I think we, other than the furnace, we should have everything. Let's go do that. This will be the last thing we get done, and then we'll kind of end it for the day. But there you go, man. Get into Mekanism. Mekanism is a little more intuitive. I've had an easier time with this one. Okay, biogenerator, check. And heat generator, check. Okay, throw those in. Now we'll throw those in. Throw that in, that in. Okay, awesome. Okay, we got both of those, so we should be good with that. Get our rewards for that real quick. I probably should have done that before we came back up. So biogenerator works by taking biofuel, making bioethanol, and then using that energy. This generator has been heavily nerfed, though, so it is recommended not use it. Oh, interesting. That is because you buttheads keep making massive melon farms to eat servers TPS. Nice, okay. So don't make that one other than just to get through it. The heat generator has two modes to generate energy. Passive, surrounding the generator with a lava source or flowing blocks, creates passive energy by creating heat. Place one lava source block on top and then let it flow over the sides. Make sure to connect pipes first. Active. Okay, so we need to literally put this down in lava. Okay. Let's see. Placing combustible materials such as coal or wood into the generator will burn the fuel to create energy. Okay, let's figure this out. So I guess we're not going to use the biogenerator. It said don't use it. All right. If we did want to use it, put biofuel in. There you go. And that creates a little bit of power. We're not going to really goof with it too much. That's how that works. Okay. And we're getting a ton of output here, so we'd actually have some of that eventually. Where is it? Yeah, there you go. It's crushing it slowly. Let me grab some more of that because we have a metric ton of this stuff. Go like that, like that. There you go. We'll throw all that in there. It's on this side. There you go. All the green stuff in there. I actually haven't tested if sugarcane works, but it should be the exact same, right? Okay, so that one we're not going to really use, but this guy, we're going to put it into some lava, right? So I'm going to assume we leave the front open and the lava goes around that, correct? Let's get maybe some smooth stone. Like that. Oh, actually, do I leave that open? Hold on. We leave it open, I think, so that way the source can go down there. Okay, break that. I know we're a little dark now. Like that, I think. I think that's how we do it. And then I'll put like some glass or something over it to keep it safe. Hold on, let's check this. Also put some more torches down. There you go. Make sure we don't get anything up here. Okay. So it says to connect pipes first. But I think with that there, we're going to be safe. You know what? I guess we should be doing this closer to that energy cube. Hold on, I'll figure this out in a second. Let's try it first. All right. So we go like this. Oh, my bad. Oh, there you go. Did it work? Seems to be moving, but I'm wondering if I should have put it there. Hold on, let me try putting it above like we were supposed to. Hold on. There you go. I think that is how it's supposed to actually go. There you go. And then I just need to put some glass around that so I don't end up stepping in it. Do I have some glass on me? Let's do this. Just to create a anti-Westman field here. There we go. And let's go like this. Go like this. All right, like that. There you go. There you go. That way we don't have anybody falling in there. Okay, so that's generating. So that'll give us some more power to kind of plug into our little grid here. Cool. So there's another thing done from this one. There's so many cool things in this one. I think the last thing that I want to do is to make this charge pad, which we should have enough for. Mine is that. Polished blackstone. I don't know that I have that. Let's go get some blackstone. We should have plenty of blackstone here. We still don't have ancient debris that we've been waiting on forever, but let's grab the blackstone. And then I think it's 4 of them to make a polished blackstone like that. Let's take a ×2. Hold on. We go like that, go like that, go like that, go like that. And then like this. That, like that, like that. There you go. We'll just feed all that in there so we have it. Okay, like so. Throw that in, throw that in. I think that's good. Okay, so to make this charging pad, need to make these. I don't know how many I needed, so let's put those in there. And then back to this. It was 3. Nice. Okay, and then make another energy tablet. Okay, and one more time with this. There you go, charge pad. Awesome. Okay, charge pad is ready. And then we can place this over here somewhere. Okay, we just go like that. And we just place things on there to charge them. So now I'd have to actually like make things that we need to charge, but that's what we can work on next. Eventually there's like a robot that you can get, which is pretty cool. But we got a gauge dropper, a scuba set. Oh, cool. Pocket teleporter, a jetpack, requires hydrogen. Got you. Flamethrower, electric bow, free runners, and a dictionary. Nice. We'll definitely get some of that stuff going. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it for today. That was quite a bit. It's been a little all over the place. This is definitely a very, very interesting playthrough. With us learning it and being really struggling through it as much as we are, I appreciate you guys hanging out, watching some of these videos. I had a bunch of feedback through private channels on Discord, so a couple of my friends that have watched the videos. And if somebody someday accidentally watches this, thanks for joining me, man. I really do appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun to kind of share the Minecraft learning adventure. Later, guys.